Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Hope you are doing well. So today our topic is AWS Code Build. It is a part of our DevOps tools and technologies series. In prior video we have gone through the AWS Code Commit, one of the AWS tool developer tools from AWS. It is again a part and the series of AWS developer tool which called as Code Build. So let's start with the basic introduction about the AWS Code Build. What is AWS Code Build? So build service in cloud member of AWS developer tool, serverless and fully managed by AWS, scalable, automatically scale on demand, cost effective. You pay only for the minute of you build the project. For example, if we have a project of React and we need to build that Docker image from the source code, and then we need to use or deploy or deliver that particular image to any of the distributed infrastructure like ECR or Docker or Kubernetes. For that we need to use build technology. So we can build using Jenkins, or we can build using AWS or Azure or any build tools. So AWS having the fully managed and fully pre-configured tool by Amazon is known as AWS Code Build. It acts as a command line in your pipeline. It uses Docker container to launch your build environment. It can use Docker image Code Build provides, as well as the image on the Docker Hub and Amazon ECR. So you can use any custom image from Docker Hub, as well as if you have any image pre-configured or pre-built image on Amazon ECR, Elastic Container Registry, then you can use from that as well. Code will provide a standard image for Ubuntu, Amazon Linux and Windows Server Core. So this is the basic introduction of AWS Code Build. Let's start. Build spec, how it actually build concept will work. So here there is one file called buildspec.yaml. Basically it's a YAML file, and which include all the command and runtime which we require to set up your environment and to run that particular configuration. It can provide as a file with the source code. It can also define during the project creation on AWS Code Build. Default name of the file is known as buildspec.yaml. If you have if you want to provide a different name like build1.yaml, or if your image being stored under any build folder or any config folder, then you need to provide that particular path or configuration file. But if you have buildspec.yaml and that particular file is hosted on your root folder of your repository, then you didn't require to specify that particular file. So this is the sample file of code, buildspec.yaml. This file is basically set up to create a Docker file from the local image and upload it to Amazon ECR. So here we just set up only CI part and create a build and upload it to ECR. So for deployment or delivery portion, we can use that particular image. So according to your requirement, framework and the command which you like to change, you can change your buildspec.yaml, but it includes similar to these things: pre-build, then command, then ECR login, because we need to first log in, upload the file and then use it. Then we need to run build commands, build-t repository URL, and then provide a tag, and then post build. After build, what you want to do, in my case, I'm just in this particular build spec, I'm just going to upload image to ECR only. So in this practical, we are going to use GitHub as a source code that will create auto trigger a build whenever change occurred on the GitHub. Then automatically this triggered been run. It will run a build and upload it to using AWS code build. It will create and upload that image to ECR. So let's start with the practical scenario. So here I have this React AWS repository, which includes a Docker file. So let me open the Docker file first. So simple Docker file include a project from the Alpine node. It create an environment. It having some work directory and copy JSON file, and it run npm install and start. I have simple use project on port number 3000. So similar, whenever I run that particular project, it will automatically run and bind with the port number 3000. So my suggestion, whenever you go with the any particular Docker file or project, make sure that it should work on the local environment. So here you can see I have run one container using same Docker file, and my container is run with the port number 3000. So let me just browse localhost 3000. So this is the sample React application. Now also I uploaded build spec. Now let me open the build spec. This is the most important and the core part when you work with the build thing. If your build spec YAML is not being proper formatted, your build structure will never win work. So make sure it should be proper and well configured. So we have put in under three phases. First one is pre-build. So this is the version basically of build spec YAML. Pre-build. The command, first one is echo login with the Amazon ECR login with a get credentials. Then our this is our ECR URL. So I have created ECR repository and with private repository, and the name of the repository is React repo, and this is the URL of the my ECR repo. Make sure I have put access of the repository is private, so you can also put public, but for security point of view, I suggest to go with the private thing. Repository URL, I just put this repository URL, then commit hash, image tag, I have put image tag as well. Then build command, echo build with the date, then the repository URL colon latest, it tag with the latest. You can change with your requirement. And last one is a post build. After build, I'm going to upload it with repository URL. So up to now I have validated all the things. Now I'm just navigate to AWS code build service. So I'm just opening with the code build. Also my repository ECR repository under Mumbai region, so make sure you can use same. So I'm just going to create new one, create build project. Name of the project, let's say React build project. Now source. So in this example, I am going to use GitHub as a source provider. So let me choose GitHub as my repository is public, or you can use repository in my GitHub account. So I have already applied my GitHub token with this. If you didn't attach, then it asks for the if I disconnected, it asked me for the token which you need to generate from the GitHub. So my repository name is react-aws-repo. React-aws-repo. Now source version, you can add a branch, commit ID and the other things as well, but it's optional. This is very important. Webhook rebuild on every code push in the repository. So yes, I need to change anything that you can change anything on the source code will automatically trigger this webhook. You can push, you can change the filter group, push, pull request, updated, created, anything. I'm just going with the push only. Now environment, as we discussed on the PPT, that we can use manage and custom image. If you use manage image, it's provided with the images from the code build. If you have custom image from the Docker Hub, you can put that name. So I'm using manage image. Compute is EC2. Also you can put Lambda serverless architecture. I'm going to use Ubuntu. Runtime is standard and images the latest standard 7.0. I'm just enable this privilege. If you build the image, that you will get the privilege as well. Now new service role, you just need to copy this service role, because by default this role is having some rights but not having the rights to upload your ECR, your image to ECR. So I'm just copy this. Here we have option for build spec. If you have, as mentioned earlier, if you have a file under build spec with the build spec.yaml, then you didn't require. But if you have a different name apart from build spec.yaml, like build spec2.yaml or full or build spec is set up under your specific folder like configuration and build spec, then you need to provide the name, or else it's okay. Here we can add artifact. You can just upload your artifact with S3 or any options. But as of now, I didn't want to upload it any. Group name, you can create a S3 logwatch with a group name. So I'm just keep as it is. Let me create a build. So my build is created. Now I'm just opening the IAM role which I copied when this particular build is created, and I'm going to add this roles and I'm going to add a permission directly, attach policy. Amazon EC2, Amazon EC2 container registry full access. So I'm just select this. If you want to custom, you can. You just need to upload. So you can write. You can provide write access as well. But to simplify this scenario, I'm just put EC2 container full access. Now I'm just navigate to, if I want to test my build once, so I can just start build. So my build has been started. Let's see if any error occurred or anything. Let's see. It took some time, 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm pause this video and we'll get resume once it's running or completed or occurred any error. So here you can see the status is succeed, and the changes uploaded, sorry, the image been uploaded to the ECR. So let me just click on the repository, and here you can see that URL has been, image has been uploaded to React repo. Now let me change anything on directly on the repo. Let me for testing, let me change anything. Simple app.js. Let me add this v1 and commit changes. Now let me open this build code project. So here you can see it's been started on during 9 seconds. So whenever the changes occurred on the GitHub repository, it will automatically trigger and create a new image and upload it to container registry. So this is basically part of our continuous integration process with using build project, code build. So hope you guys like this topic, and will release new videos very soon with the next topics. So kindly share your reviews on the comment sections, and hope you guys find well with my well and good things during my sessions. So thank you very much for watching this. Kindly subscribe the channel. Thank you.